There are many flat earthers with varying levels of ability. I have finally found one that I cannot debunk. My channel is a little over a year old and I've tackled an awful lot of people. Nathan Oakley, Sleeping Warrior, Mitchell from Australia, many more. Some I have bitch made, others we've laughed at, still others have been embarrassed and stopped commenting. But now I've found someone who I just cannot respond to. Is now the time to close down the Mr. Sensible YouTube channel and say goodbye to my wonderful patrons. With massive thanks to all my patrons, including new patrons Safuric, Gemini Luna, Jason Blackford, Colin Field and Scott Emmett O'Donnell, and my latest patrons Irish Dublin, Bob Yake and Kiri Mack. Thank you all so very much. Well, Anti-Globe is going to challenge us straight off the bat with a thought experiment. Roll VT.
Alright, you have an infinite force downwards.
Infinite force downwards.
In an infinite area from left to right.
And an infinite area left to right. Okay.
What you have to do is get an object to travel the infinite area.
Get object to travel infinite area. Okay, and what's next?
Go.
That's it. I might need a hand on this one. I know just who to call.
Hello?
Oh, hi, it's Mr. S.
Ah, Mr. Sensible.
I wonder if you could help me with something.
Yes, but I can only spare you a minute. I'm about to jump in a hot tub with 2 total babes. So what's up?
Well, I wanted to ask you a question about infinity.
2 things are infinite: the universe and human stupidity.
Albert Einstein said that. Clever bloke.
He was a dick.
Oh, well, never mind. But yeah, do you know anything about infinity?
The infinite is my speciality. Go ahead.
Well, if you had an infinite force pressing down and an infinite area, can you move an object across it? Go. Oh dear. Well, Anti-Globe, I'm not really sure where you were going with that, because what on earth has that got to do with the shape of the Earth, whether it's flat or a globe? Perhaps you better move on. Why not tell us something about the horizon? That sounds like you're on an aircraft, although that could be good for horizon observations.
Alright, so you have your 90-degree line of sight.
I presume that's not to scale, because he looks a little taller than 6 foot. And why on earth is he leant over at such a strange angle?
The observer is 6 foot. You have a distance to 3 miles where the horizon appears to be.
Okay, definitely not to scale.
This is how the horizon appears to the observer.
Is it?
Near the 90-degree line of sight, so we put a 6-foot object on top of the horizon.
So apparently that guy, is it that guy? That guy can stand up straight.
And now it's 6 foot taller than the observer.
You say what?
And now it's 6 foot taller than the observer.
I thought you were supposed to be disproving curvature of the Earth.
So, why do I know that the horizon isn't curvature of the Earth?
Okay, so this is it. This is where you try to smash the globe Earth. This is what I've got to debunk. Go for it.
Isn't it kind of obvious here?
I'm sorry, I must have missed it. Could you just repeat, please? What is it from your diagram that disproves the globe Earth?
Isn't it kind of obvious here?
Well, I'm afraid that I don't follow. Let's move on to your Flat Earth How-To Part 2. I understand the diagram explains everything, so I will replace your aircraft sound with some appropriate music. Go for it. I think once again I'm unable to refute your flat earth proof. Now I wonder if you've ever thought of a collaboration with other flat earthers. There's a big name flat earther called Mr. Bob Knodel who managed to raise $20,000 to purchase a ring laser gyroscope. The idea was that when you switch on the ring laser gyroscope it would not detect a moving earth, so proving a flat and stationary earth. How did it go, Bob?
But what we found is when we turned on that gyroscope, we found that we were picking up a drift, a 15-degree-per-hour drift.
Thanks, Bob. So have you thought of working with Bob and perhaps knocking this 15 degrees per hour thing on the head? You've already done a video debunking it. Excellent. Let's see that then. Look, I'm going to have to be honest, Anti-Globe. Again, I'm just not sure exactly what you're driving at or how this is supposed to prove the flat earth.
Right, stop that! Silly!
Quite right, Colonel, and I'm glad you stepped in before I threw up. Anti-Globe, it is true. You are the first flat earther I have not even been able to attempt to debunk. That's not because your arguments are so good. It's because I haven't even seen your arguments. What a pile of fetid dingo's kidneys. It's just embarrassing. Excuse me. Hello?
Mr. Sensible,
Oh, hi, Professor.
you asked me to remind you about your holiday.
Yes, I did. Hold on a second. I've asked the Professor to remind me to tell you guys that I'm going to be going away for a few days. So with my work shifts before and after those few days off, it's going to be really tough to do videos. I will do what I can, and I will try and do a live stream while I'm away. Is that all right, Professor?
While I have you on the phone, I wonder if you want to pop over. The Total Babes and I are now out of the hot tub. They have asked me over to their place. I wonder if you wanted to join us.
Well, there's an offer I'm going to find hard to refuse. I mean, what Mrs. Sensible doesn't know won't hurt her. I'm going to have to get changed and have a shower and spruce up.
Don't bother. Just come as you are.
Do you think so? Are these girls going to be quite happy with me looking like this? I mean, hey, I want to impress them.
My battery is flat and I need you to push my wheelchair.
Oh. Well, I guess that's better than talking to this Anti-Globe bloke anyway. Okay, I'll see you in 5 minutes. Looking forward to it.
See you soon.
So, to see you out, I'll leave you with Anti-Globe and his debunking of Bob's 15 degrees per hour. Until next time, stay sensible.
Grrr.